Hey Curtis, my name is Dave Fatula and I'm making this video for you to show you how to make more money in your solar business. Now, I've worked with solar companies for lead generation and lowering their cost of customer acquisition, and I'll show you exactly how you can do that. So I came across your website or your listing on Craigslist, and it shows that you're hiring, and one of the things that really stuck out to me is that what you are not. Okay, so you're not a cheap run-of-the-mill type business. I know there's a lot of solar companies out there that are, but I think what's very important is that you say you're not the cheapest, but when people are looking for just the cheapest option, when they don't understand value, nobody obviously wants to pay the highest price they possibly can, unless you have unlimited amount of money. Everybody wants to feel like they're getting a good deal and getting a good value. If you can explain that you are valuable and not just expensive, there's a huge difference between value and expensive, because there can be cheap quality, but they can also be expensive. So if you guys are expensive and provide a good product, there is a certain way that you guys can go about portraying that without being too self-promotional, and there's also a certain way that you can go out and get more leads and get more exposure and convert those potential leads into opportunities, and those opportunities into sales. And I'll show you how we can do that now. So the first thing is taking a look on your website. Okay, so obviously you want to get as many leads as possible. So when somebody, someone is searching for, I don't know if you guys are in Tucson or not. I know you're all over Arizona, but when someone's searching for solar panels in Tucson, okay, I'm just going to show you, it's a live search, being searched 70 times a month, and that's the little tool that I have that shows me that. So this is the map section, obviously, but this is the organic section. So statistically speaking, TEP, okay, that's Tuscan Electric Power, so that's a little bit different. So Net Zero Solar Reviews is getting some of the clicks, and this is just statistically speaking. So when you're at the #1 spot on mobile and then on the desktop, you're going to get 30%, 25 to 30% of the traffic, right? And then it goes down all the way to 1%. So pretty much 90-some% of the clicks are going to the first page of Google. Because I mean, honestly, how many times do you go to the fourth page or even second page of Google to find out information about a company? So we want to make sure that you guys are coming up on the first page. And that's not just the only term. Let's say, I know you're in Phoenix for sure, so let's do solar companies Phoenix. And so again, here's the ad section that has a low click-through rate. The map section is great to get ranked on, but again, this first page of Google, yes, some people are going to go to Yelp, some people are going to go to Home Advisor and Solar Reviews. If you can outrank all of these companies, or at least come up on the first page, like Harman Solar, for example, and Sun Valley Solar Solutions, Phoenix Solar, they're getting leads from that front page and getting traffic and getting essentially free advertising, in front of 90 people that are looking for solar panels or solar companies in Phoenix. There's solar panels. So there's all kinds of keywords that, 170 searches a month. Okay, so same thing. Sun Valley's getting some, Streamline's getting some, Solar Penny Store, whatever that is, Harman Solar. So they're getting a lot of the traffic. And now, again, going through the click-through rate, that's just statistics. So why is that, right? And here's Google's ranking factors. Don't want that. So there's over 200 ranking factors, and to sum it up is basically 4 things. So good content, okay. So having the right amount of content, telling the search engines what your site is about in a proper way, having a good on-page optimization strategy. And so that's really the first part of the first aspect. And then the second part is links, so link building. Having an off-page strategy that is going to send the right signals back to your site. And there's some things that you can do that are very aggressive that are going to get you ranked higher. Okay, and then the third thing is obviously in your map section. And so that is, I can get into a little bit of that for the local search. And then the fourth, and probably one of the most important things, is making sure that your copywriting and your brand, what I call like brand storytelling, is on par, right? So if you got 100 visitors to your website every month and you only converted one of them, right, because your sales copy wasn't as compelling as it should be or could be, isn't going to be very beneficial, right? But if you got even, let's say, 10 targeted visitors to your website and you converted 2 or 3 of them because your sales copy is on point and your brand story is on point and you have everything in line to tell your story and to compel people to give you their information, and you inform them and you educate them, that's going to be a lot better. So just taking a look at your site, having a front page video is very important. This is kind of an embedded video background, so it doesn't really count. So having a video, front and center here, or an explainer of your business here, of why you are valuable, right? So we can do a whiteboard, we can do a quick explainer video of, look, you're going solar for the first time. Here's your different options. Here's what we do. Here's why we're valuable. Here's how to contact us. Here's our blog section. So having those proper conversion paths is also very, very important. And then the second thing is having optimized content. So I can take a look at how many words are on the page, and if you are having more than, you should have about 2,000 words on the front page. Let's just take a look at how many that's going to be. So you have 197. So we need about 10 times that amount. You need to have, what's called optimization, right? So Phoenix Solar Companies in an H1 header. I don't see that anywhere here, and it looks like you're going to be expanding to the East Coast and the South or Texas as well. So this applies to all of those as well, and you can get an individual page ranked in each individual city or category. So again, going through the conversion paths, the content, the sales copy, the optimization. So these are all factors that can be improved, and your website can turn into your best salesman. So another factor is the backlinks pointing back to your site, and that gets a little bit complicated. But all I can say is we can. That's a whole nother video. I could take an hour or two to explain that, but you can get powerful, strong backlinks, which are going to rank you higher and higher in the search engines. And again, if you see the results video, that's really what it does to all these sites. And then as far as your maps, I don't even know if you have a maps listing, but to get in here with a bunch of 5-star or 4-star ratings in Phoenix and in the places you're going to be expanding to, there's things called citations. So your name, your address, and your business phone number, business name, business address, business phone number listed consistently throughout different directories is going to be very important in ranking, as is getting reviews to come up on the map section. So there's some other things that you can do, and I think I covered everything. Yeah, you want to be as personable as possible. Make the brand human. Who is behind this. And I saw your LinkedIn profile. I'd love to see an about the owner or about the owner section, a couple more videos on here, and that would do wonders. So what I do is I'm going to make you more money, as proven by the other video that you should have seen by now. You're going to have more visibility, and we're going to help you connect with your prospects on a deeper level and compel them to do business with you, right? Because that business is going somewhere, and I want to help you win that. So my contact information is in the section below, and look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks a lot.